Hi, it's Trace. I'm back. I'm putting together empanada day. This is one of the halves of the dough that I made and let cool. I have, this is the filling I made. That's another video. And I just put it in a Ziploc bag, threw it in the fridge. I also have about my person a bag of shredded cheese, mozzarella, because I like mozzarella. So here we go. Oh, I have a lid. This is 6 inches from one of my saucepans because I think it makes the perfect size. So this dough is right out of the freezer. This stuff is so easy to deal with. It really is. As I've said before, I'm terrible with pastry or flaky dough of any kind. And but this stuff is really foolproof. Anybody can do it, which is why I'm willing to do it on camera. So this is the easiest sort of put together that there is. I'm going to roll out the dough pretty thin, not crazy thin, medium thin. How does that work as a descriptor? Oops. So pretty thin. It sticks together, sticks to itself pretty well. I kind of wanted this to do 4. Let's see, 1. No, I'm not going to be able to do 4 without a re-roll. So for video purposes, I'll just do 2. I'll roll the rest of it later. Okay, there we go. Let go. Let go. Oh, I also have an egg yolk with a little bit of milk in it for the egg wash. So this is how I put them together. Let me just make sure that I'm actually on camera. Okay. I have a sheet pan with a piece of parchment paper on it. This is how I do it. I don't know if it's right or not, but it's my way. So I put some cheese down. I shred this myself because it's cheaper. Let's just be honest. That's going to be way too much. There we go. And then my little ice cream scoop. I don't know what the size is. Maybe 2 inches across. And that goes there. That goes there. Then I pick it up. Okay, kind of give it a little bit of a stretch and up and over the middle and pinch it. And then I pinch down the sides. And then, can you see how thick that is? It's sort of pastry thickness, if that works. And then pinch down the sides. And that's it. You can sort of give it a gentle squish. Okay. And then this is how you can just push this with a fork, right, to seal it all up. I do the fancy fold, which is super not fancy. You sort of, you give the dough a little stretch, and this is very, very forgiving dough. So you pull it out, give it a pinch, then you just fold it over itself, so this little pointy bit gets pushed in, and it doesn't matter if, so see how it looks like a rope? And because this dough is so forgiving, you can kind of give it a little bit of a tug and it's not going to leak. That being said, this will be the one that leaks, of course. Okay, messy. Give it a little anywhere that looks. And put it on my board. So the oven is preheated to preheating to 400. So I give it a bit of a stretch up over the top. And then I go down each side. Oh, geez. My oven is now officially preheated. So, I'm going to show you this one more time, which is really, okay. So you give it a nice good pinch all the way around. And then you fold it up like that, give it a pinch. And you just keep folding it over itself like a rope, and that way nothing will come out the sides. Now, if you make a hole in the top, something might come through the top. So that's my disclaimer. You're only as solid as your rope rolling. Some people find it easier, like me, to do it sitting on the board. So I've got two hands. And then this last little bit here, I fold up and pinch, and then I fold it under. But that's just me being weird. So there we go. I'm going to be able to get, actually I'm just going to cook these two right now. Where's my pastry brush? Ah, pastry brush, there it is. So I take my little bit of egg wash these babies. You can freeze them at this point, by the way. And my mom freezes things egg washed already, so that all you need to do is pull it out, shove it in the oven. It takes longer, obviously, from frozen. I'm gonna put this in the oven at 400 degrees, and let me poke a little tiny. 400 degrees, I'm gonna cook them about, I don't know, 20 minutes, till they look gorgeous. I'm filming the second half to see if I like this one better than the first half. This is the leftover dough from the cut around of the first one. Love my rolling pin? Yeah, my husband made that for me. Yep, love it, love it. And I have a bunch of rolling pins. This is always the one I grab. I don't know, it's the right size, it's the right weight. I have a sneaking suspicion it's just a dowel, but I don't care. I love it. It's a bit thick. So just roll it out. Oh, this dough, by the way, if you want to add, look how, this is right out of the fridge, right? It's the easiest stuff to work with ever. Sticks to itself nicely. Oh, it's all just good. Anyway, you can add a little bit of sugar to the dough if you're feeling so inclined, and make little apple turnovers, shove anything in there that's cooked. There we go. Oh, did I not do that well? That's okay. Patch it. Patch it. So this dough that I made, the full batch, which is on a different video, which I'll link below, or it might be part of this one, I don't know. You can freeze it, and I think it comfortably makes 8 empanadas. There we go. Cheese, make these cheesier, I think, because Connor said he wished his was cheesier. So, you want more cheese? I'll give you more cheese. And same thing, this filling, which was a pound of ground beef, also a different video, also linked below, or also part of this one, I don't know yet. Makes 8 comfortably. You can put whatever you want in these. I like it with a little bit of chicken pie filling, actually. So you give it a pull, just so it meets over the top. And then you can just pinch your life away. Oops. Shove it back in if it tries to escape. It's just dinner. There we go. This one, very cheesy, Connor. Put some kind of label or something on this one. Yes. So you can make these bigger. You can make these smaller. You can make these in muffin tins, tart pans. You can make a gigantic one, freeform. You can make this into a pie. Seriously. Okay, so now for the fold up. Start the end like that, and then just fold over and pinch. Fold over and pinch. Of course, because I'm doing this in camera, it's not cooperating. There we go. There we go. So my plan was put these in the freezer, but I think Connor and Tide are going to eat them all for lunch today, which is perfectly fine because it's why we cook food. I'll just have to do some secretly, shove them in the freezer so I can find them later. fold it over and pinch, roll it, pinch. If it gets messy, if it gets messy, it doesn't matter because it's food and it will be perfectly fine. Okay, so there we go. I will egg wash these and put them in the oven when those two come out. Okay, 24 minutes. 24 minutes. Oh look, I've had an explosion. Oh darn. Nobody in the free world is going to mind that I had a little explosion there. There you go, let those rest. Okay, I'm back. It's been a couple of minutes. They're slightly less nuclear. I'm gonna use the one that exploded. Okay. Here we go, move that over there. Let's see if we can zoom in at all. Can I zoom you? Oh, heck yes, I can zoom you. Okay, check this out. Oh, it's gonna burn my hands. It's gonna burn my hands. Get to break it. A little tiny bit hot still. Okay, check it out, look. Nice and filled. Yummy, cheesy. I'm gonna see if I can show you the pastry. Can you see how flaky that is? Yeah, these are delicious. So go away and make them. You can fill them with anything under the sun.